What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Zor's Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Ninjago Legacy 2026 edition, set number 71866, the Ninja Character Display Set. It has 447 pieces, 8 minifigures, and a retail price of $44.99 in the US. I picked mine up from the LEGO store, and when I did, they were actually doing this entire Smart Play presentation. Now, they're handing out these little cards, which is really cool. There was another one for Yoda that was, like, for Insider's Points. There you go. So yeah, it's a really cool card, which gives you a little bit of detail about the Smart Brick and Smart Play. If you think that will be on my channel, no. Well, the person there explaining it was really nice. I'm not the biggest fan of Smart Play, and will probably only do it if there's a sale. And although I have collected Star Wars in the past, and reviews of those will be in the future, it's not really my cup of tea, especially Smart Play. I prefer the Lego Mario for electronics. Now, taking a look at the box, we have all these cool details that are included with the set. Try and move it in frame. We have the anniversary figure, which is the Elemental Master of Lightning. I don't remember her name, other than, yep, Master of Lightning. And then here's the barcode, if you needed it. So, yeah. Actually cracking into the set, we got two of these little tabs right here. Then you pull it. And shake out the contents, just like every other Lego set. Basically ever. Inside here we have bags labeled 1 through 5. Let's see if I can get them all. We got 3. We got 4, which is a small one. And we got 5, which I believe includes the anniversary figure. Not 100% sure. I'll be doing like little checkpoints. I think I messed up the bag order. I did. Oh, that one fell. You also got your tiny little sticker sheet for the Battle of Brothers. Really cool, really cool. And then you get this Giga instruction manual. It's pretty big. So the first bag complete, we get both Legacy Kai and Legacy Wu, and this like little music box looking stand. I really enjoy it. So, for the build, but I do want to talk about the front of the instruction manual. Tells you a lot about it. Comparisons of the minifigures I don't have, so yeah, it gives you a little detail of the Battle of Brothers, I believe it's called. And then, just going through, I do want to mention, instead of a minifigure walking at the progress bar, it's actually the 15th anniversary coin, which is used later on. Alright, back to building. With bag 2 complete, you get the brand new Legacy J and Legacy Samurai X, aka Nia. You also get these stairs going up. And then inside here now we have the Battle of Two Brothers stickers, finally in all their glory. I feel like this is very fitting to have Nia and Jay together, especially after Kai and Wu. I feel like this is all very fitting with how they're doing their minifigure replacement. With bag 4 complete, you can see we now have Paul and Zane in their ZX Legacy attire, as well as now the doorway is stuck to the build. And that little shrine is here too now. This is everything included in bag 4. You can see we finally built the monastery walls. Looking really nice. And then we also get the Lloyd ZX remake. And with bag 5 complete, I mean, you get like a really nice display. It accommodates all 8 minifigures really well. 7 if you remove the little anniversary display. Anniversary stand for the anniversary figure. So, let's get into these figures. So the first figure we will be talking about is the Legacy Sensei Wu. Now, he doesn't actually come with this teacup. It's just an extra piece, but I gave it to him because, I mean, hey, why not? You get it anyways. So he is a really cool minifigure, and this is my only Sensei Wu that is like this. I have one from LEGO Dimensions, who has a golden rice hat and a golden staff, And then I have one from the Dragonstone Shrine, yet again a golden hat, but like this dragon staff. So I can finally brag that I have these like light tan pieces for the rice hat and staff. Other than that, I mean, it's basically just your average Sensei Wu. He's got this little design on the back. He's got his normal beard. Then we can take off his beard to see his face, and printing on the torso. I don't know if that is a new Wu face. I wouldn't be shocked. I think that is the one from Monstrosity, which was a new Wu face, because it looks different from the Dimensions one, and I doubt we're getting that face however many years it's been since that came out. And it's definitely not the, like, smiley Wu face from the Dragonstone Shrine. So this is overall a really good figure, and I believe it is new and unique. I mean, I know it's in both the Old Town, which I will not be getting 100%, and the Blacksmith Shop, which I probably won't get either. Yeah, actually, no, I definitely won't get that either. I'm just gonna say it now. I'm not the biggest fan of old Ninjago. What actually got me into Ninjago was the movie. And, I mean, sure, I didn't really watch Crystallize that much. I did go back and rewatch everything. But Dragons Rising Season 2 is what got me into Ninjago and had me really start collecting. I'm more of like a casual, newer collector. So, I mean, this is nice for the collection, but nothing here is really sticking to me. Because, well, sure, I did watch everything before the movie, and, like, when everything changed, it's not really my favorite. That's why that Zane face isn't my favorite design. I mean, these suits are nice, but when we actually get to the anniversary figure, I'm gonna be straight up. I don't care. I she's a nice figure and all, and we'll get to her. But like, I'm not an old fan. It's crazy the amount of love that came into the set, and 15 years in Ninjago. But like, this isn't something I'm sought after. I'm more sought after everything else in the set, or just the set in general. I love this display piece, which I will talk about when we physically get to it. Up next is Legacy Kai, and it is really nice to see the Sword of Fire is still here. Yes, I do have a few sets with them. I have the Lego Dimensions Kai, which I will probably have a comparison between what I have to these some point in the channel. Might even just be a short. So I have had this piece before, but it is cool to see that it's still in production to this day. I mean, it randomly pops up like in one of the Dragon's Rising sets this year. Couple core sets, it just was there. So it's not always a Sword of Fire, it's kind of just like this cool relic. And I mean, that makes sense. It is an awesome mold, and I never want this to get rid of. He has the brand new Legacy ZX hood, which was seen in the Cole's car for Cole, which, I mean, I'll probably be able to zoom over him. And underneath, he has just his normal movie face, which is cool. Then we can take off his armor to get a better look at his face and torso printing. Let's see, it has some nice details. Try and line up the printing on the waist. And he does go back to his original lion symbol, which is really nice and cool. So, I mean, yeah, all of these figures in the set, as you'll see, are all really nice. Just they don't really click with me as much as other figures would, because I don't have, like, the ZX Ninja. I wasn't collecting Ninja. I wasn't really a fan of Ninjago as much as some of the other people that will be buying the set. And by the way, this set, they only had like 2 of at the Lego store I went to in Freehold Mall. It's sold out absolutely everywhere else. So yeah, if you want this, probably go to a Lego store. It's been sold out other Lego stores too. And while we have Jay here, let's just get this over with. Not saying that is bad. Jay's probably my favorite ninja, and I do actually agree with this. Like, I'm not some of the land members or other casual people who've gotten this are like, oh, well, everything used to be silver, so let's keep it all silver. No, I'm perfectly fine with the gold here. It looks better for Jay. I like the gold for Ninjago, and I actually prefer golden weapons and stuff. I don't like how many golden swords I have, because I feel like the swords would probably just break in battle, so, like, I have so many. But I kind of like the mismatch armor on them, like the knight pieces and then the golden armor. Now his weapon of choice is the Nunchucks of Lightning for like the 100th time. I don't have an official Nunchucks of Lightning before this. I believe I end up making one out of my own pieces though for a bunch of scrap pieces I found for Jay from just like random bins and lots and stuff. So I do have a Jay that kind of looks like ZXJ, but it isn't ZXJ. So I can't really compare them. That's why I gave you that shot at the beginning of the manual. Underneath his hood, he does have his brand new style face, which was included also in Jay's Transforming Buggy for $10 more. So this is your cheapest option if you do want the face. And I actually really love this face print so much. Like I said, Jay is my favorite ninja, so I feel like that is probably one of the best face prints for him. But also, since I've been collecting recent Ninjago, and I don't like any of the faces before the movie, it's kind of hard to find a good face, especially since he hasn't really been in a lot of the seasons for Dragon's Rising. Now, he does have his original symbol on his back, too, with, you can see more of that, like, armor stuff, and some lightning bolts. Overall, a really great figure, just like Kai. I'm not going to go through ranking all the figures, but I think this J probably is the best. Actually, no, the Cole might be. Cole's my least favorite ninja, so that's a surprise. Cole and Lloyd are actually really great in this set too, but I really like the J and Samurai X. So I mean, it's kind of like I like 50. I love 50% of the May figures. I like the other 50%. The really only one I don't like is the anniversary figure, mainly because I don't really care as much, but that's more of just like a personal thing. Still a great figure nonetheless. Next up we have Legacy Samurai X, aka Nia, and she looks really well. I do find the tournament armor piece to be a little weird for her, but she's a good minifigure. I also love that she has returned to the black swords. Like I said, it fixes the problem of having thousands and thousands of golden swords. You do get an extra, which is really nice. Kind of hard to see because the table is completely black, and of course everything behind me is black and white, but you can kind of see it there. She does use this golden crown piece again, which is really nice. And she's got some cool detailing. You take the helmet off, and you can see it's just her normal face. Little disappointing, because I've kind of gotten tired of her normal movie face. There isn't like a mad Nia expression anymore, which is a little upsetting, to be honest. At least in my opinion. And she does reuse the original mask piece. I do have an original Samurai X. I don't think it's this exact one, because she doesn't have that like armor piece, the physical one that's in the booklet. She is yet again from Ninjago. She was part of that Ninjago Dimensions little crossover thing, which is pretty funny. That's all of where my original May figures come from. I do have an original Wu from Dimensions. I don't know if I already said that. As well as Zane and Cole. I don't have the Lloyd or Jay from Dimensions. Then with that off, we can now see her printing a lot better. She does have her original Phoenix design, I believe, but it looks more like waves to accommodate her water powers. And the ZX Nia is going to come in a board game set, which I am actually probably going to hunt down because I have two of these Coles, so I have an extra armor piece because of the polybag, so I'll probably give it to her since I don't think she comes with her armor piece in that set. But yeah, overall, really great Nia / Samarax figure here. Next up is Legacy ZX Zane. He comes with the Shurikens of Ice, which, I mean, that's a really old piece, comes in so many sets. Is nice tan colors on him. Overall, really good figure. Underneath his mask, which, I mean, all the masks are basically the same, just dual molded in the color. We do have a remake of his original face, which is really cool to see. And I will show this off, because, I mean, you don't really need to see all the movie faces. So yeah, it is a shame though, you don't get his hairpiece. And I don't have his hairpiece. So I can't really display this face. So he's always going to be looking like this unless I have the other face print with the other hairpiece, his newer style one, but then yet again we'll still see like parts of his face. So I can't really display him without the mask, which is a little disappointing, especially since like all the other YouTubers and stuff, when they were showing him off, they all showed the hairpiece, and I thought it was included. But nope, it is not. You do get the torso and leg design, and then you got his animal on the back with like those brown robes. It looks so good. Just like all of the Legacy Ninja, there's like so much love and care thrown into every detail with these. Like, no details really left behind with these figures. So it might be something like I said, I don't have the figures to exactly compare them to, especially since they're basically all the same except for little bits here and there. So it's not like I'm going to be sitting here picking out, oh my goodness, he's missing a third little belt. I don't have the originals, don't care to criticize that much. I'm a casual collector, like I said, and overall, really great Zane minifigure here. Here's Legacy ZX Cole, which I already talked about in the polybag, so I don't have to go over them as much. We have like the 80th rendition of the Scythe of Quakes, and I think it looks good. I kind of wish they had the original tooth piece here on the Lego Dimensions Scythe of Quakes. Is what I have. I don't believe I have any other Scythe of Quakes, but I kind of prefer Cole having a hammer now, anyways. Oop, I just launched him off. Underneath his mask is, of course, the movie head, standard for any ninja from basically just the Dragon's Rising era, as long as they don't have a mask to accommodate the dragon eyes. This is all you're really going to be seeing. So got some nice detailing on the front, some gold detail. Like I said, just keeping it brief. And then he does have his original animal symbol on the back, which is nice and cool to see again, because they're trying to go back to the originals. And I'm not gonna lie, I prefer seeing the smiling faces for this, because especially after that anniversary weekend whip, they're all happy and stuff, so I don't think the angry faces for these suits really matches what they're going for here. Because it's supposed to be a happy anniversary thing that's non-canon while also kind of being canon. Last but not least, for the original figures, we have Lloyd ZX Remake. Yet again with gold instead of silver, which I think fits him so much better. He does reuse the same torso and mask as the young Lloyd from Build a Minifigure, which I have in a short, and we'll have a comparison up, like I said, of all the figures I have versus these figures. I do love how he has his movie sword back. Like I said in one of the videos, I believe it was the Spinner Battle, this just feels like his golden weapon at this point, and it solidifies that since all of the original Ninja have their golden weapons, this do be Lloyd's golden weapon now. So it kind of just solidifies the fact that it is basically his golden weapon. We do have just your standard movie face. I also kind of thought for a while, Wu's golden weapon. I guess you can give everyone a golden weapon at this point, because Nia is kind of like the trident, even though she never got golden tridents. I thought Wu's golden staff was his golden weapon. But you can see the torso design better, and on the back he does have the snakes, which is really cool since this is going back to the pilot season 1 and 2. The original first couple of seasons. I don't exactly remember when the ZX suit. DX I think was the pilots, so I feel like ZX was season 1 with the snakes, because pilots was all skeletons, and Skulkin I think is what they're called. Overall, yeah, really great figure. Satisfied with him too. The last figure is so special with her own stand, I feel like she should just be on her stand, on my stand. Now, this isn't my complete stand in general. I'll probably bring this up in a future video. I have more this is the space stands, that's the D&D stands and stuff. It's a lot longer. It can go... It probably goes up to there. I have so many stands. Well, that's for a different topic. But I do find it really cool that we now have this golden stand to add on to it, even though I probably won't have it on everything. It's cool to see this. I did actually swap the Technic pins around from this side, which has holes, because I wanted to connect to that, which I showed at the start of this segment, where I want to show off this, since I'm not going to be showing off the monastery turned around, and I'm not getting any more of these little bases to connect to the entire mural. Definitely not getting that centerpiece from the old town. Like I said, the old town's never happening, even in the future. I don't really like that set. That's mainly a personal opinion, though. I don't really like giant sets like that. As much as I love the world building aspect, giant sets like that aren't really my cup of tea. Now, for the Master of Lightning, like I said at the start, I don't really know who she is. Yes, I am aware she's Jay's mom. I watched all the original show. She was in, I believe it's called the Serpentine Wars. Yeah, it's not Masters of the Universe, I think. Yeah, I think it's the Serpentine Wars. Shown briefly with, like, the Yun Wu, Yun Garmadon, first Ninjitsu Master, but, like, it doesn't really connect to me. Well, yes, this is the first time getting her, and she does reuse a Lego City face print. There is no face print there. I'll just show you the back design. She isn't really that special to me. None of the anniversary figures, other than the Old Town ones, with that being the first Ninjitsu Master, Yun Wu and Yun Garmadon, all the others aren't really that special to me, and I don't really care because I'm not a fan desiring these original Elemental Masters. So really, we can just take her off, and then, hold on, let me go get some. Here, I'll do you a solid, Lego. We got this Garmadon from the Scholastic book. About Shatterspin. There you go, a much better 15th anniversary figure. No, all jokes aside, I mean, she's a good figure. But like I said, it doesn't really connect to me as much as like a Garmadon would. Or, hold on, I'll do you one even better. This one was an anniversary boy. We got the Golden Lloyd. Yes, I'm aware his headband and that don't match. I added that because I had a ton of extras. I mean, yeah, all jokes aside, though, she's a good minifigure, but like I said, she just doesn't really connect with me. I grew up with, well, I'm not really going to say my age or anything. I grew up not really caring about Ninjago. At all. Like, once I saw the movie, and I was older for the movie, not really the target audience for the movie, I loved it. But I didn't collect sets, really. I didn't go back and rewatch everything. I was like, oh, movie funny. Movie cool. Not saying I was like, whatever, like 5 watching the movie. I'm just being simple. I'm just trying to be like simple with it. So I didn't really connect with this. I didn't really connect with the monastery like that. I didn't really connect with the blacksmith. I don't connect with the old town, even though that's kind of non-canon. I don't connect with the Titan Mets as much. That's because when I saw Dragon's Rising Season 2, I saw the sets. I'm like, okay, these are cool sets, but I don't have to check out the show. Saw Dragon's Rising Season 2, rewatched Season 1, rewatched the movie, started getting Dragon's Rising sets. Been going on ever since. I love Dragon's Rising so much. I love Aaron, Sora, Wildfire. I don't like Frack. Yeah, forget Frack. Euphrasia's kind of cool. I hope she has a big role in Season 4. Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself, but the point is, like, all of the anniversary minifigures are cool. It's like Star Wars. When Star Wars had its anniversary, both anniversaries, and both minifigures, I mean, this is an anniversary minifigure, the latest Star Wars anniversary, from 2024, there were figures in there I could connect with. There were others I couldn't because I didn't really care. QTKT, I think her name was, the pink astromech droid. Yes, the story's sad, and yes, it's a cool figure, done really well. Kind of wish it had white on its head. I don't really connect to it, though. I don't connect to Young Leia, but they're good, done well minifigures. It's the same thing with Jay's mom, the Elemental Master of Lightning. It's a cool thing to have in the collection. I just don't connect with it. I mainly wanted the set for this. I wanted the set for the figures. And the set, I mean, I also kind of wanted to do this because I feel like this is a lot cooler than that, since I got this from a book. Plus, I mean, my Garmadon book also came in a couple days ago, too. But that's besides the point. Overall, it's not bad selection of minifigures. None of the anniversary figures are bad at all. None of the minifigures really done for Legacy are bad, except the ones in the X1 Ninja Charger. I'm not really a big fan of that. Or just the X1 Ninja Charger in general. But, like, don't get me wrong. She's not a bad figure. It just, like I said, countless times at this point, she doesn't click with me. She doesn't bond with me. It's because I'm more of a newer fan, because I didn't grow up with this. I didn't grow up watching the pilots or watching season 1, 2, the originals, everything before the Ninjago movie. Well, yes, I've seen everything. I do admire the story. I admire the minifigure. It doesn't really click with me, like I've said. So, yeah, I probably will display this like that, or have, like, a cool minifigure on here. Well, probably not, because Ninjago 15, Ninjago anniversary figure in general. See, I mean, point is, I have 2 anniversary figures now. One I can connect to because I love Lloyd. The other I can't, really. That's besides the point. Let's get on to the actual set. With everybody cleared away, the set just looks empty. I mean, it's cool. It's got, like, the little music box aspect. And here, let me actually just sturdy this again. It's cool. It has the music box aspect. I do admire that part about it. Fits well with the anniversary display. Let me take that back and we'll just plug that in, because that's technically a part of the build. And we'll just keep Lloyd there. It kind of looks like the new Sauron helmet. But, like, yeah, it's cool base. It just looks empty without any figures. And I admire what they did for the cheaper price, because, I mean, not everyone's going to be able to afford $45, but for the cheaper price of $45, I admire what they were able to stick in. I love this little shrine build. It's appeared in a ton of the new Dragon's Rising sets, I believe. It's in the Treehouse, and it's in the Dragon of Life. Might be in another that I'm not thinking about, or one of the Legacy sets. But it's really cool. I love the little golden hearts here. I love the steps leading up to the gates. They do have all these little pegs around. That's for when you put the minifigures on there, which I'll show in a minute or two. You got the doors. My only criticism with the physical build is the doors don't close completely. There's always a gap between them, and that's a little disappointing. I kind of wish they could close completely, because now, I mean, I kind of always have to have the doors, like, cracked a little, but there's nothing behind it, so you can, like, really see my hand. It's just a giant hole, but it's okay. I still think it's good nonetheless. Turning it around, you have this little platform for some more figures. You do have a stud here if you want to swap it around on this side, so you can match that and put that there. Or if you don't want that, you literally just turn it around. You have 2 studs here, and it's all flat on this side. Well, no, it's all flat now, like that. Then coming down to the bottom, just go lift it up for a second. We have, like, that little interior where we have the Battle of Brothers. In jargon, it says, "Long before time had a name." Teapot, teacups. Nice little details there. It's overall a really good set, but you need the minifigures to really, like, flush it out, make it look worth the $45. And, I mean, it's definitely a fair price, because you get 8 amazing minifigures full of details and love. As you can see now, with the figures on, there's so much life. It looks just so good and flushed out. I mean, I'm not the best at posing Kai over there. Some of my minifigure posing / stances can be really cool, as seen with, like, the Garmadon and Lloyd in my short, but I do think it is a good set. You just gotta really get the posing right. And there's so many spots anyways where you can pose them. Overall, do I recommend it? $45 for 8 great I mean, let's just pull these 2 away. $45 for 8 great minifigures. That's worth it. The build is a little lackluster. It's nice, though. It's a decent build. I say it's better than the Dragonian Storm Village. There you go. There's the name. I do think it's a little better than that. So it's not a bad set at all. But I do highly recommend this set. And I do think if you have the amount, get this. Now, do I recommend it over Ryu? I don't know. That is a little harder to try and figure out. Ryu is a really good set in my eyes, the new Ryu. So it's really just, do you want this classic, kind of like UCS-esque set, or would you like a playset for kids with 4 figures, and a giant dragon? I will do a comparison of, like, things in this budget range, like Rontu, Ryu, Dragon Storm Village, the little tournament battle arena temple, to kind of just, like, try and show things, because 8 minifigures is rare in any set anymore. Look at Lloyd transforming Mech Jet, which, hold on, let me quickly free him from Thunderfan's grasp. I do kind of just want to show it, because someone asked, do I actually have it? Oh, we're knocking into everything. Yes, here it is. Here's some size comparison to the thing. Yeah. He kind of towers over it. Having a little trouble getting it. Yeah, he kind of towers over it, and I have him posed with Thunderfan. I'll show them do reviews at some point. Oh, I don't even know what I was talking about. I don't even know why I brought that up. Oh, yeah, like, he only came with 5 figures, so getting 8 for $45, that is definitely a steal, since some sets, for cheaper than Lloyd's Transforming Mech Jet, come with 6. But then you get $110, you only get 5. But it's still a great set nonetheless, I still love it. But yeah, overall, I highly recommend this set. I give this a 10 out of 10. I don't know, the doors, not really connecting to her. Alright, 9.5 out of 10. It's still a great set. It's a love letter to fans. That's all the Legacy sets are. Except for the X1 Ninja Charger. Everything but the brand new X1 Ninja Charger are all like a love letter to fans for 15 years of this amazing theme. That's what I'd love to see for Star Wars' next anniversary. I want to see, like, love, care thrown into these sets. So I highly recommend this set. Like I said, 9.5 out of 10, $45. Price per piece, I mean, it's 447 pieces. It's a really good price per piece, not gonna lie. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. That would mean a lot. Sharing to other people. Yeah, that's been my review. I'm Zol, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.